Here we are. It is Monday.
Together again.
Yay. We got to chatting. That's why we're a couple minutes behind here, but we got to chatting.
Minute or two chatting.
It's the same old stuff that we chit chat that we've been talking about together with you, the family, and like that. And we start Mondays off with something current, like a current topic. Kind of take a look at. Thank you for the questions, by the way, and thank you, Gina, for coming in and holding the
sweater or t-shirt.
It looks like sweater.
It's a sweater. That's what I thought. It's cute.
Thank you.
That reminds me, I was watching, there's a new documentary series on Netflix about aliens, and it's good. I watched the first couple of episodes, and it was good. Anybody out there that wants a nice distraction, and all this week too, they had the big UFO hearings or whatever.
Yeah, they had the big UFO hearings, and it's so funny because if you're TikTokers or if you're any social media, people are just like, yeah, so we have aliens in the ocean, so what? Like,
I know. That's the way I felt. I didn't even watch 1 minute of it. And normally I'd be all into it. I'm going, yeah, okay. Well, I'm glad you're finally admitting what we've known for like.
Yeah, right. And it's just like on top of everything that's going on right now, they just kind of go.
Yeah, I know.
Or they're making the videos, the funny videos, Mark, the ones where they're like, all right, we need you to help us. Like, if you're here, can you come assist us? There's this orange guy.
That's what I need to hear from them. Exactly.
That's hilarious. Okay. Thank you for the questions, y'all. I am starring them and we are getting them in line. We're picking from both YouTube, social. So
we be simulcasting.
We are simulcasting. We receive all your messages.
Right.
You just might not see, like if you're on Mark's channel streaming in, you might not see my channel chat. But we'll try to keep you all posted here. All right. So JC says, I'm just here obsessing about Kamala. Yeah.
I tried to take a good 2-day break of not letting that in my mind at all. And I just focused on, I have a million things I can do, just around the house and my shop and all that. I just tried to be, I'm not going to think about it. Just turn it over and let it be. And that made me feel better, actually.
Yes, I usually in the mornings would read the newspaper, not physical, but online I would read news.
Yep.
I don't read any news.
Me either.
At all.
Me either.
Like, I'm just deleting any news that comes into my inbox, and I'm not going to my usual.
That's part of the reason why I didn't even want to watch the UFO stuff. Because I'm like, I'm just not watching news. I'm just over it. I don't even care if it's news I like. I don't want to watch it. It's just irritating me.
Yeah. So the only way I'm getting my news is like TikTok funny videos.
I'm very anti-news all of a sudden. I've got a very anti-democratic news. I don't know. I'm just over everything. Like, I get I have been getting a lot of emails like from the Democrats, like, help us with this. And the last one I wrote, please don't send me any more news. Any more emails until you can actually tell the truth about what's going on in our country.
Exactly.
And then they didn't send me any more after that. I haven't got a single another one.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Like 10 a day, I hope they read it because I meant it. That's why I'm not watching MSNBC or no, cannot. It's like a big old ghost, whatever it is. Pulling the wool over my eyes, and I cannot anyway.
So, Helena, hello. Has anyone left to Blue Sky from X? Okay, so as soon as Elon bought, I was one of the first ones to leave when he did that.
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't been supporting him at all since he got. But I did go to Blue Sky, and so I'm Debbie Freebird. Debbie, maybe. Who am I? Who am I even? Okay, let's see. Yeah, Debbie Freebird Spirit. Mm-hmm.
That's what you normally are.
Yep. So I'm on blue. I'm on
Blue skies. I'm not.
And I liked because the icon is like a butterfly.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's cool. That's a good one, right? Transformation.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So yep. So follow me, and I'll follow you back. Let's create community there as well. So I will get on there and read that news, but I won't. People, it's more.
I'll read the news again when it feels like it's from this planet, but right now I just can't. I can't. I try. I go no. It's
Well,
like
I'm also I'm kind of really disappointed in our news people.
Me too.
The way they carried the last few years of information and all that, I hold them responsible.
I do too, Debbie. That's why I'm a little bit, I'm boycotting.
So I have a couple people that I follow, like Under the Desk News. She's on YouTube. She's also on TikTok. She brings like the real news type stuff, and so I'll find people like that's what they're doing as their personal job as journalists, but they're real journalists, and you'll find them on social media like that. So find yourself people like that. Like there's what's that other guy too? There's Midas Touch. There's that other guy too. So those few people, but other than that, I'm not any mainstream news. Fuck you.
At this point, they're all owned by multi-billionaire Republicans. So they're just slanting everything. I can't stand it. And I'm not that stupid. So here you go.
JC says mainstream media is afraid Trump will shut them down. Whatever they're fucking afraid of, they just manipulated history.
Yeah.
Horrid.
Me greatly.
Okay, still starring here. Is there anything that we want to read on as far as current topics together? Like, I know, Mark, you've been on doing some current topic stuff. Is there something that you want to read with me in that?
Well, lately it's been a little hard for me to read on anything but just that exact thing over and over. Like I was telling you earlier, I didn't pick up my car.
We're sick of current topics.
For a couple of days, and then today I picked it up just to look, and I just always get the same reading. So that there's stuff going on behind the scenes, and it's about to come out. But I'm like getting a little like I'm losing my patience about that reading, kind of a thing,
Okay.
You know me, I'm a brat sometimes with my guides.
Okay, well,
give me what? Ooh.
I know.
They're used to it.
But the one thing I do want to say, and I know JC says, let's give it a rest. I hear you. We like to do one question.
We read about.
We dive into our animals, JC. We
did a reading about cattle abductions.
Okay.
Because that was the first episode of that UFO show, and it got me all stirred up again about that. Look what I started playing with.
Yay!
I know. I just started. I like them though.
Have they given you a hug yet? Have you asked them to give you a hug?
No. How do they do that?
Okay, so you hold them here, and you go to your spirit team. Can you give me a hug, please? Yep. Give me a hug.
Oh no, I can do that. Let me see if mine will. Pan's been working with me, I think, because I keep like it went yes right away. Is this Pan in the thing? Yes. Um, do you know how to give a hug too, Pan? I'm wondering. Look, yes, I
Oh, see, big hug. Yay.
love it. He always says he's standing behind me. And then somebody, because he'll point like he'll do that. Maybe he's just give me a hug every time when I ask that. Because he does that. That's the only time I get that is when I say, "Where are you?" And he goes, "Right behind you."
I'm right here giving
Yeah.
you a hug. I love it.
I like them though. I'm enjoying them. It's new for me. I never did play with them before. I was kind of getting it in my brain to get some, and play with it.
Uh-huh.
And then I was asking, my guides, I was like, "Do you want to play with those with me?" And Pam was going, "Yeah, let's play with them." So I got them anyway.
All right. Well, let's ask if the cow abductions were it was that is the word nefarious?
Yeah.
Was that a nefarious action or
It's
yeah?
bizarre. I mean, um, they'll have their sexual organs removed. All the blood's missing. They'll take things like their tongue out, but it'll be like precision cutting,
Yeah.
like almost like laser cutting. And there's no blood anywhere. Like there's no
Is it
footprints, no
nefarious?
nothing. Like some of them are found in the snow, and there's not a single print around them or anything. It's very weird.
Okay, so I'm getting it that it's not nefarious. So what is this about? All right. It's not malevolent or nefarious.
Who's doing it?
Oh,
Today on that episode, too, of course, there's a lot of weird alien like things that happen. Like this one place where they lost several cows, the bodies are there. But like the other thing is, no wildlife will go near the carcass ever. And they'll live in like coyote territory where no carcass lasts for a minute because the buzzers and everything. No, it just stays until it dissolves into nothing because nothing will touch it afterwards. And like in that farm, they had crop circles on their farm too at the same time. It's been going on for quite a while, decades, but it's also worldwide. It's not just
yeah,
here.
it's not just here.
No.
Um, hmm. Okay, so what I'm getting is they're trying to hold on to. Okay, this I do feel this is ET related or Star Family related. I feel like there was something that the cows offered within their, like you said, their organs and their blood and like that in specific areas. They were trying to come up with something to delay the ending of a species or an ending of a species, whether it's themselves or maybe another species that they're helping out on the planet. I don't know. I don't know that part, but I do know that they were using it to delay uh, extinction for a species. They're trying to hold on to something.
Right.
They but it feels like it worked. I don't know that we're going to see any more of that. I feel like it worked.
That's funny because this morning when I was thinking about it and I was watching that, and I'm just, that's a lot of times when I'll get information stuff just when I'm watching. And it felt like I got then too that it was to help prevent. I didn't really get the word extinction, but I got disease that they saw coming,
Okay.
and it was some way to help to fight it or something. But it seemed like it was for good.
Yes, for good. Mm-hmm.
And then I was going, well, but I don't know if the cow thought it was that good. And then they reminded me that humans slaughter cattle every single day.
Yeah, it's like what's the You guys, they're like, you guys eat
Yeah, it's not
and
like that they're,
slaughter and do all of that just because.
yeah, so it did remind me of that. And I went, oh, yeah, okay. So maybe I might back off a little on the judgment. It's funny that they put the body back, though, for us to see it. Because it almost looks like they take it, they do stuff, they return it, because there's no prints or anything around it. And the animal will, it doesn't, nothing, it's stiff. It's like, it's all weak. There's nothing normal about it. So it's interesting that they return it for it to be discovered, I feel like. Why is that, I wonder? You would think they would just take it and go, you know what I mean? Instead of, let's experiment and then let's give them the evidence.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That's weird.
I mean, yeah, I'm not sure about, I didn't ask him about that, but
Yeah, I know. That just gave me your reading on it. I just thinking
yeah,
about it.
it was
I do,
definitely,
yeah,
definitely we're on the same page with this. Whether it was like you said, like the healing thing or like a vaccine-ish type of feel to it.
exactly.
Yeah.
Trying to catch something before
Yes.
it got too much or something.
Yeah.
Which, you know, if you're thinking about extinction, it could be something that would extinguish us. Who knows?
Yes.
But trying to stop it, because it does feel
I
like
get
it,
the chills on that. Mm-hmm.
yeah, because they're working with Earth creatures,
Yeah.
because it's Earth related, I
They're
think.
like, you're all, I just got the chills on that big time. They're like, you guys are too, you're all are too dumb to figure this out, right?
Right.
We're going to help you out with this. So they've been here for, according to the government, they've been here way before humans got here.
That's right.
And so, yeah, they're helping out behind the scenes for sure. All right.
That was fun.
That was fun.
That gave me goosebumps, though. Woo!
I know. Love it. Okay. I wore the right sweater today.
Yeah. Oh, look, I know. That's why I thought about it again. So let's just read on that today. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's start here with Brady. There's no particular order today. I'm just going to go through. We do have a lot of questions that came in. Thank you for all the questions.
Yeah.
And we will try to get to as many as possible.
This
In
is
no particular order. Just but I did star them all.
Yep. There's a lot, so we won't get to all of them. That's the truth. Okay.
Hi, Brady. Any messages from Moxie? We lost her about 1.5 years ago. She was a poodle.
Dachshund.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I butcher that one every time. Dachshund mix.
Look, anything like that says, yeah.
She was about 18 years old. She was the best dog ever. Yes, she was.
The best? I don't know. I have 2 pretty good dogs. I'm just teasing you. She better be your bestest dog. So her name is Moxie. She got a lot of moxie.
All right. Moxie. Oh gosh, she was a kisser and a cuddler, it feels like. She also gives me the sense of kind of being treated like a queen, especially she's so grateful for the extra in the end. Like you really went above and beyond. And she wants you to know that that you were like how she came to be in service for you. You were in service for her in those times, and it brought a lot of healing and something for her as far as in the spiritual realm. And I don't have all the words here for this because I've not gotten this from a dog before, but maybe Mark knows more about this. But anyways, she's you know how we do a lot of work, and when we do work on ourselves, we also heal our timeline, our ancestry line, and like that. We're all always connected to all that. And you did that for her, and that extra care, you said she was sick and needed constant care. Yes, the last few months. So that time period, um, you there's something all connected there as far as healing her ancestral line or her timeline or whatever it was for her. So you assisted her. So you had a beautiful, beautiful connection, and she's still connected to you. She still visits you. I know that you feel her, Brady, and there's so much love for you.
Yeah. Brady, I don't know you, of course, but I'm wondering, when you had Moxie, did you have children too at the same time? I'm just curious. I kind of get this energy that she watched kids grow up or something. Maybe did she? Could be way off, but let me know. Um, she was kind of there for the long term, she says, as a family pet. Like she, no kids. That's so interesting. That she was there for the human, uh,
No, no kids, Brady says.
yeah, I know, human animal partnership, companionship through thick and thin. But all of a sudden, I saw that kid on there, and it made me think, wait, are you talking about watching a kid grow up? So it made me feel like that. But her main goal was to be, in companionship with humans.
Mm-hmm.
Um, to two older lesbians. No, I love it. Um, so maybe she's talking about watching you guys grow together. But she's successful in that she had this great relationship with people. Like not all animals, not even dogs, choose for their life to be with humans. Sometimes they choose to be feral or they don't have a human or they're dumped or whatever. Her choice was to be with people all the time and have that, that successful family companionship. Now, after that, I know she's gone. I'll just give you these cards in a row like she gave me. Um, Patience, any day now.
Mm-hmm.
Wild dog, answer the call. Purpose, follow your path. Action, seize the day. And surrender, let it go. So, this little story, I get this card a lot when we're doing this story, that she's still on her path. That's not over. And this path, it's possible it leads right back to two lesbians that she knew before. It's possible. Now that's, we always look for, she'd want to know that that's something that you guys would want and you're able to do. She's talking about that. She's so that purpose, she'd be answering that call. Like, it's, I'm still looking to walk that path. If you're open to it, we can get this started really quick. Patience any day now. I can't wait to get back to the steaks and the spoiling. And I wouldn't mind to seize the day and get it going. So I'm kind of getting that little bit of energy. Well, a lot of that energy. So she was a dachshund poodle mix. Yeah. Um, and if that's something that resonates with you,
Oh, a poodle dachshund.
mix. Yeah. Um,
I have no idea what that looks like.
no, it's probably like a fuzzy dachshund. I'm thinking a long haired, maybe. I don't know either. That combo. But if that's something that resonates with you, um, let it go. And
Yeah, because one of her lesbians, Eileen,
okay,
uh, left the planet 6 months before she did.
all righty.
So the other, her other mom, um, so maybe that's the connection I was feeling, and that extra care and all that. There was purpose there in the end to do that. But yeah, she's definitely with her other mom, Eileen, right now. But she would, when she's, I mean, obviously, Mark, she's wanting to come back too. I'm uncle. Brady's the uncle. I'm sure, Brady, that you sense her around because she did connect to you as well. She loved you. All right. Um, anyways, love to you all.
Well, she's still looking at that decision.
Mm-hmm.
Do I stay here with Eileen on this side, or do I jump and come back? So that's something that she's going over in her little head, I think. All righty.
Okay. Again, not in any particular order, just clicking.
Oh, I like to hear that, Desert Dawn, that we had a reading that was actually good. Desert Dawn's feedback. Did you see it?
My favorite, and the vet recommended surgery. You said she'd grow out of it. To just give it time. She has. Thank you so much. Oh, wonderful, Desert Dawn.
Yeah, and didn't have to do a surgery. Yeah.
Awesome. Yep. Okay.
Thank you for giving us the update, sweetie. That's helpful.
Yes. Okay. Hi, Susan. Tibet. My 10-year-old Chihuahua. Is that right? Has had a runny nose for a while now. Is it seasonal allergies or food allergy? She is in the thumbnail picture.
With a gigantic cat.
Oh my goodness, how cute. Oh.
The cat is twice the size of the doggy. I love it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Mark is frozen for a second.
Oh, I am? Oh, yeah. What happened?
I can hear you, but you're frozen. All right. There you are. Okay. Chihuahua. Thank you. Okay, Chihuahua. I did say it right.
Yep. Tibet.
Tibet. Sweet Tibet.
Hey, what's going on, sweetie pie?
All right.
Oh, sweet pudding. I'm getting a sense, about the allergies and about the is it a duct, a nose duct? I again, not a doctor, obviously, y'all, and but it feels as though, is it possible, Mark, that they can sniff something up and something gets a little lodged in there? Right. That's true. You can do that.
Okay. I'm wondering about that.
Like she has something caught in her nose, or there's some weird,
I'm not sure how to read about that or throw cards on that to get a yes or no on that, but that's kind of the sense. So I do feel like, because how they showed me is her like sniffing a flower. So yeah, allergy, like that. But is it allergy and then all of a sudden I felt like there's just something kind of irritating up in there that is a little bit, and it's not like dangerous or anything, but I don't know. That's what I was wondering what you were getting.
Well, I feel like whatever it is, it's going to work itself out for one thing.
Yeah, yes, I agree.
And because I get Wheel of Fortune, so I think that could talk about a seasonal allergy, like where it comes and goes, like that. But it also could say that we're about ready to roll out of it, that it's temporary, I would think. Um, like, I don't know that there's a big cause for, you know, even if there's something up there, I don't, I'm not really getting, let's cut it out or something. It feels like
Yeah.
it just gets out or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Let it happen. Allow it to move on out.
Yeah.
Yep. It's gonna pass. Whatever's happening, it's gonna either
I think so too.
my spirit. Well, you guys can't see it, but
Oh, yeah. All we see is, what's her name?
look at that
Oh,
spirit, the spirit ball.
and it's all lighting up.
Yeah.
It's weird. Does it do that because you hit it?
No, I didn't hit it. But yeah, if you hit it, it will do that. But it's meant to be there. So if spirit, if we have.
And I also get no need to worry, Susan. It's upside down worry card. So nah, it's going to be okay.
It's gonna dislodge whatever is happening. It's gonna stop.
Yeah.
Whether it's just allergies or something got inflamed up in there and kind of. All right. Okay, we'll go back to here so you can see us. All right. Thank you, Susan.
Sometimes water goes up our nose. Yeah, well, that could make her have a runny nose.
That's true. All right.
She only weighs 3 pounds. I know she looks so little next to that cat.
Teeny. She's teeny. All right.
Lucy the Basset Hound.
She only weighs a precious little. I weighed just under 3 pounds when I was born.
Ah, you barely made it.
I barely made it, especially during the year I was born. Hello.
That was little, tiny, teeny.
Yeah, 9.5 weeks early.
I was almost 9 pounds. Slightly
Look at you.
bigger than you.
Just a little.
I pulled you right out of those playpens.
Oh my gosh. All right. She's listening to you two talk about her. Oh, no.
Cute Pip.
Sweet. All right. Tupelo. I'm going to call you Honey because I don't want to mess up the first part of that.
Tupelo, Mississippi. It's where Elvis was born.
Oh,
Yep.
Tupelo, Mississippi. Oh, I didn't even know that was a thing. All right. My Basset Hound Lucy passed away recently. Can you get a message? Sorry, honey, about your in regard to your loss there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are all hugging you. This whole family here. We know that loss is hard.
I love Basset Hounds too. They're such cute dogs. My sister had a Basset Hound.
Basset Hound. Are those the ones with the big ears?
Yeah, big,
Okay.
little short
And
legs.
short legs. Okay.
But their ears drag the ground usually.
Mm-hmm. Lucy. Okay, Lucy. It feels like Lucy didn't miss a thing. I also feel that when she was here, like she's giving me the sense that, she didn't miss a thing. Like it was like one of those grandmas that it might be kind of have her eye on everything, here's everything, whatever. She gives me that sense of that type of energy there with her. Maybe it had to do with food. I'm not sure, too. Like, if, refrigerator door open, she just didn't miss a thing. She also gives me the sense of being particular, wanting things just so. Now, I don't know how she was able to tell you that, but you were good with her, honey, that way because you had things regulated. So she could be prepared for knowing, okay, this time of day this happens, this time of day this happens. She was our nanny dog. Aw. Okay, so that's where she had her eye on everything. Got it. All right. But she also was very, she does give me that sense of nanny feel, like just very like, you know, but so um, I so much loved being a part of the family. Sorry, she's like, sorry to leave you in the lurch. Like it's almost like she felt like she still had work to do, but she left. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if you feel her presence around. She still's keeping an eye on things. It's all you, Mark.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just still listening to you and looking at these cards. Well, she thinks she was a great addition to the family, first of all. She feels good about her lifetime with you, like, um, so it's like she's telling me this. Like when she crossed over, she was quite honored. It was like, you were such a good dog. Like when she got, there was like little accolades going her way and stuff like that. And so, she's like, heaven's good. I kind of like the spotlight was shown on me and about how dog is and stuff like that. I don't know. It's like their review. I don't know. It's interesting because the dogs go through a kind of a review or something, their souls, because they're progressing in things. But this looks like, you know, there was a lot of like um, accolades and things for her and a lot of honoring her, honoring you, me, and we. So not only her as a dog spirit, but the way she fit in with the family and took care of it. Now, I also get she's pretty headstrong, and when she thought something needed to happen, she'd be, pretty adamant about it. Like she might have her own opinion about things and be pretty, maybe a little bit bossy, but determined to do something. And sometimes I wonder if she, I don't know about this, but she might have had like a little habit or something where she maybe chewed up a socks or shoes or something where she kind of got into something on the regular that you go through, and she just did it anyway. So, but the reason I'm saying this big story because this card came out and it has a basset hound on it. So look at this one. Guilt, turn off the alarm. And there's a little basset hound with the trash all over the floor. So it's kind of like that uh, determined to do something that you didn't necessarily like. It maybe create a little bit of a mess, but look that cute little basset face.
Oh my gosh,
But
there you
she
go.
would just do it all the time anyway. It wasn't a huge thing, but it was a little kind of that showed her, she was pretty strong willed, I'm going to say. And you said she was your nanny. I felt like, she had rules about being a nanny and stuff like that. She's pretty smart. I think you guys may have laughed quite a bit with her too, just with her way of acting like she knew she was a nanny or something like that. But then I get two more cards about more like what because that was talking about, her energy with you guys. Now this is more like now what's going on. So if you watch me a lot, you know that I always get this peeking over the pearly gate card where it's like, I don't know, am I going to stay on this side or am I going to cross the fence? And then this card I get a lot when heaven's great and I got a lot of accolades, but I'm a little bit bored at this point. And maybe because I'm such a good dog, I might want to go back and do that again. So, oh, backyard holes. That was that little thing that she would do, and it would be, now that's a bad dog, but she would just do it anyway. Because I couldn't, I knew it was something like that. And plus that little picture of that little basset hound's face, I could just see that that would be like Lucy's. Anyway, so that usually is a hint at, I'm not sure I'm going to stay in spirit form for a long time more. That's what I would interpret those two cards to me.
Beautiful. Blessings to you, honey. And I hope that you felt connected today with her.
Little cute Lucy.
Very cute. All right. So,
you too fussing at Lucy about the back of her, and her face just being like, "What?
what?
Yeah, I know. I can imagine that. Sorry.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so I wanted to talk about owls, and I thought that this would be a good question for all of us. When an owl becomes present in your life, or you become aware of an owl, that's a beautiful symbol from source, from connection to whatever spirit, whatever language you want to use there. That you are being guided. There's a guide there for you, and that the fact that you're aware of the owl is so beautiful. And so they also assist you in uncovering truths. So anything that's been hidden is going to come to the surface. Yeah, don't be the parrot. Yeah, and so also with that type of symbolism, where you have it chasing a parrot, it also offers protection for you in the spirit realm. So knowing that you are being protected as well. So, but in general, for everyone, if you have owls, a lot of times too, it's bringing in transformation as well. So being aware of transformation in your own life, and wisdom and assistance from your guides, and protection, and just that connection to the spiritual realm, reminding you that connection, and enlightenment. All right. Do you
What
have
about bats?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't look. I don't know much about bats, but I do know about owls. I have an owl.
Okay.
And all the time, same time every night, right outside my window,
Cool.
I have the owl. So
I love it. One time I was walking out of the zoo and it was dark. It was like, this kind of time of year when it gets dark early. And I was all by myself, and I don't know, it was spooky for some reason. And we'd had homeless people and stuff coming in the zoo at night and stuff like that.
mm-hmm.
And then there was this owl hooting at me. And I just, I was just walking. It's a long walk from backward in the back of the zoo to the front to get home. And it was like following me and hooting.
Oh.
And then I became convinced that it was somebody pretending to be an owl, and they were hiding in the dark and were like, I was so wacky, but it actually was an owl, but I went a little crazy.
Oh, how wonderful. Oh,
Yeah.
I love that energy.
Now I must run for my life. There's like some weird thing hooting at me. No, Mark, it's an owl. Yeah, anyway. I went a little bit different direction, but it could be because of my own life experience. But who is this that we're reading on again?
Oh, I'm sorry.
No problem.
Travel.
Oh,
YouTube social. He
Okay.
used to travel 24/7.
There wasn't a name anyway. Yeah. But Y2 social. Yeah. I feel like part of it is a reflection of your opening connection to nature. And like just that connection, how you're related. This is why I say that. because as I opened up my personal connection to nature and just, was focusing more in on that and just that we're all one and everything, quite often in my life, I would have these, you guys might be too young to remember, but these mutual of wildlife, mutual of
Oh
Omaha,
yeah. Oh, Mutual of Omaha. That was my fave.
those experiences in front of my eyes, where it would be like this very weird animal, you know, thing in front of me that you just never saw, or it was so unusual. And it would just, pan out in front of my eyes, and it would just be like, wow, I just feel blessed that I was here in that moment in time and that we had that sharing, with nature that, maybe tons of people would never see. So it's given me a little bit of that you've been looking more into your connection to nature. And then when I say that, that also means source, right?
Right.
To me, it's one and the same.
Yeah.
But it's a way for source to show you its connection, because it'll send you these little, I don't know. I feel like a lot of times nature, source uses nature to communicate with us. And it's sort of like a little allowing you in behind the scenes kind of a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, that's kind of where it took me today with that.
Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. So cool.
I mean, how often do you see an owl chasing a parrot?
Right.
Never, I'm going to say. Anyway, a parrot? Yeah.
All right. Pippi.
Please tell Ozzy and Pippa I can't walk them because of my bad leg and hand. Please let them know I'm having surgery on my leg and I'll be down for about 6 weeks. Okay.
Yes, David. The Wild Kingdom. Mm-hmm.
I know.
Wild Kingdom. All
When we were kids, that's how we got our animal fixes, was through those stories. Sometimes I couldn't watch Wild Kingdom though because it was a little too, uh, you know, this one chasing that one and eating it and stuff.
It's a little brutal.
I didn't quite go to those ones. No, I don't want to see that part.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Ozzy and Pippa. Is that them? Their cute little faces in that picture. Oh, how cute! I'm thinking maybe they're little doggies. You're having some surgery on your leg, and you'll be down for about 6 weeks. Well, I feel like you've already let them know. For one thing, they feel like they're aware of this. They're kind of like, tell us something we don't know, sort of. They might be a little confused about the timing. How long is this going to go? But, they're in it for you to win it. In it for you. They want you to get well. And they know they have to be easy and take it easy. We got to tamp it down a little bit while mom's getting better. So they have that awareness already, Pippi Longstocking.
And I don't know that you need to say sorry, because they're okay with this, and they just want a job. So, and we talk about this all the time, but when I just connected in, Mark, when you were sharing the message, we were talking about, what can we do to help? Yep. So maybe that's a job, like give them extra little things that they can do.
Yeah. They're all focused on you and what you need. Mm-hmm. And they're being very, very, now that gives me chills up my back. Mm-hmm. Walked them and broke 2 fingers. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry too. Mm-hmm. That you had that. That's like, but here's the thing. Look at this. This is kind of cute, but it's what we're both talking about. Accountability, clamp your mess. We got to take care of it because you fell and went boom, boom. So we're going to get this taken care of. Going to clean this right up. And look, the other card is, Mom's got to rest and take a time out. And we know all about it. And we're cooperating. We get, you're not going to limp along and walk us, So they understand that you're in recovery mode. They're also going to help. They'll put out their best nurse doggy energy towards you too, energetically, so that you get well quickly.
Yep, they want to help. Look at them helping.
Yeah, look at that.
And they're just grateful to be there with you and be a part of this. And yeah.
Yeah, that even is like, we'll put our leash on hold for a minute.
Yeah.
Literally holding the leash. We'll put this leash on hold because you got to rest.
They're so patient with me and have been so good. Yeah.
Yeah, they're not really feeling abused or anything like that. Like Deb said, just say, yeah, thank you for helping me through this. I'm sorry I fell down. And yeah. Well, and plus, I think they were with you when it happened. Right? You were walking them when you fell. Yeah. So they're like,
All right. Well, Pippi, keep us posted. We're
Yep. Quick healing, happy healing.
Happy healing, yeah.
That's one of those where you're going, really?
I know. Okay. Looking for, we have quite a few that we haven't read on before, or I haven't.
Yeah, pick them. Look how many questions there are.
I know. We guys. Love you.
Yep.
Okay. Hi, Susie. Hello, and thanks to you both. Is my cat Teddy, who transitioned in 2019, reincarnated as my later adopted cat Pippa? How interesting.
See about that.
You
in 2019. And then you found a new cat that you adopted named Pippa. I have a cat named Pippa right now.
How very interesting.
My little Pippa. She's my littlest.
And Susie is here, so that's good.
Hi, Susie. Thank you for saying hello.
All right. Teddy.
Helen the handbasket wants to know where you got your beautiful sweater.
So, wants to know where I got this sweater. Holy cow.
You don't remember?
I'll try to remember, you guys. It's been a while. I've had it for a while. All right. It wasn't at a traditional, normal place, that's for sure. Okay. Anyways, so when I tap into Teddy on the other side, he feels a little bit like he might have been a little bit of a character when he was here, but also so loving, and he just felt like he wanted to take care of you, Susie. So if he was the type of cat that brought you home things, I don't know if he was an outdoor cat or just an indoor cat, whatever. But even if it was just a toy that he feels like quite I need to hunt for Susie to take care of her. He feels like a caregiver, like that type of feel. Anyway, I love him. Teddy's just wonderful. So I could see why you would hope that he came back. You two are very connected. You've had lifetimes together, really, is what he's saying. He's revealing that. So I'm getting a very positive feeling that Pippa, that he has stepped in.
How old was Pippa when you got her? Just a question. I have so much congestion. I've been trying not to get a cold, but it just keeps. I just want to ask that question just for my own knowledge. Did you get Pip? Was she like a little youngster when you got her? I'm just curious. The little Pippa.
Pippa.
So beyond that, I do think it's the same cat. Because I get, she thought, I'm gonna take that risk.
Oh, look at her. Yeah,
I can do it. I'm
Yeah.
going to take the jump, return back to earth, make the big old jump back. So both those cards would say yes. She's talking about something about a kitten, but I'm just wondering about that's why I was asking you about that. Um, but I think she came back. She wasn't quite done.
She was born in late 2019. I adopted her in late 2020.
Yeah, so she's about a year old or a little,
Mhm.
yeah,
Mhm.
little around here. Yeah. So because she was saying she came back to you young, she didn't. She was like she wanted me to say I wasn't a grown up cat. I was still a youngster, and a year is still a youngster. So that's why I was asking that. Um,
I wanted to show you, Mark, too, that
oh, look at that. The same exact two cards.
yeah.
Oh, no, I had that other jumping one, but
Yeah,
they're
they're
close.
the same thing. They're the same thing.
Yeah. No, I love it. What the fricka fucka fricka? I know. We pull the same cards a lot, Deb.
Mhm.
And you guys don't know how big and thick these decks are. There's a lot of cards in there. I don't know. That's why it's always a little surprising to me when I'll get the same, 4 in a row over and over, especially when we're reading on it reincarnation. It's like it's too coincidental for the same 4 to come up. Okay.
I was looking for this one. All right.
I think that's why you think that too, Susie.
Mm-hmm.
You're tuning into the idea of like, wait a minute, is this, Teddy? Yeah.
I wonder if it's this one.
You guys watch that movie called A Dog's Purpose because it's all about pet reincarnation and it's terrific. And if you go, what is this pet reincarnation story? Go watch that movie.
So my sweater, I got it at a place called Ox Knit. It's like a vintage sweater. They sell all sweaters, and they, kind of vintage style. I just looked it up. It's called Ox Knit, OXKNIT. And you can see some of the sweaters they're showing right now, and I think that's so funny because we're doing that.
It's a little bulldog.
Yeah, so they do a bunch of different styles of it's kind of retro-ish. So, oh, look at this one. You guys will like this one. So cute. Is that a dachshund?
Yes, that's a little dachshund in a sweater.
Yeah. So it has really unique stuff, and it's affordable. So that's.
Yeah, love it, and it's so cute too.
But this one's old. I don't think they have it anymore. This is like yours.
Old. Look, both Teddy and Pippa do somersaults and are mad about mesh laundry baskets. Yeah, it's like that, where they do something that's just so much like the other one, where you go, that's like an awful big coincidence.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why you kept thinking, I wonder. And then I saw somebody say, can a dog come back as a cat? Yes, they can, and vice versa.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because they have a cat and they wondered if it maybe was their dog, their past dog. Yep, they can do that.
We only have like a minute left, and I'm thinking, why don't we pull a card just in general for all of us, like a little message from Spirit for us.
Okie dokie. Sounds good.
And
Somebody
thank you, everyone, for coming and hanging out and bringing all your beautiful questions and your care. The energy of which you bring, your intention in your question, just know that the universe is going to reach right back out to you. So even if we didn't answer your question, just know that you're being held.
Right. You put it out there anyway, so it's been it's out there. And sometimes I like it because people get answers from somebody else's reading too. But even beyond all that, just the fact that we gather together here in this group on Mondays on behalf of the animals, it's a great thing, guys. We'll share that together. And just that's giving me goose flesh all up over my body because I'm so profound. No, but just that idea, I'm so grateful for that, you guys. I'm feeling very grateful.
Mm-hmm.
We all get together and chat and focus on our little loved ones.
All right.
For us.
Start us off. And again, it's interesting because what Spirit was just saying about us, you're being held. So I think that's important for some of us to hear right now. Know that you're being held, you're being celebrated. You are celebrated, you are held. Your spirit team, Spirit is holding you, your loved ones on the other side, always being held. You are wanted. And, sometimes it's just sitting in the silence and allowing that energy to just hug you, and you can feel it. And just like Mark and I started the show off with getting a hug from Spirit with our, so that's a real thing, you guys.
Yeah, I agree with that too. And it's interesting, hug from Spirit, because my card is, well, actually I pulled two because they both came out at once. But first, Knight of Chalices. That would be like love on its way to you. Here's a big old gift. I'm gonna call it a gift of that's for your heart, for your spirit, that lifts you up and makes you feel good. There's like a reprieve a little bit. I was complaining a little bit this morning. I woke up like, could we just get like an energy, like a nice little energy or something? Because I'm feeling like I would like it. So yeah, it's like, this looks like, look, I'm getting ready to pedal your direction. And then the other card was the Ace of Chalices. So the Knight of Cups, the Ace of Cups, they're presenting it to us. So that feels like, there's always love being held out to you. Here it is. And I also get that maybe there's a little gift coming our way.
I like that.
A little feel good energy.
Feel good energy. That's what we need. So blessings to you all. And thank you, Mark.
Oh, yeah.
And, I know that we have like 30 questions left.
Well, yeah, I know. Well, I had to give a big shout out to a lot of new subscribers I got, because it has been giving me more people on the lives, which is so terrific. I love it so much. And I did quite a few collabs this week for some reason, but I noticed it brought more people to all those, and it's just so terrific. But then in each one, we had a lot more questions than we could answer. So,
we love you, and we see you. And again, thank you so much. Thank you, Gina, for holding the space on both our channels and doing that for us. And blessings to you all. And we'll see you all next time.
Yeah. Love you guys.
Love you.